IELTS Academic is no joke. Today I'm gonna share a few tips from my experience of getting an 8 in IELTS Academic that might help you to finally get your desired score. We're gonna talk about reading and listening this time and speaking and writing next. Hey, my fellow English learner! I took a paper-based test in December 2021. I didn't sleep the entire night before the test, by the way. Anxiety! And got 9 in listening, 8.5 in reading, 7.5 in speaking, and 7 in writing. Here are 11 tips that helped me get a high score in listening and reading. Let's dive in. Tip number 1. Use Cambridge books and official websites to practice. They offer you authentic materials with the same level of difficulty you'll get during your actual exam. Don't waste your time on something that won't get you to your desired score. Tip number 2. When you're practicing listening and reading, spend a lot of time analyzing every single mistake you make. Why have you made these mistakes? Maybe you didn't read the instructions carefully or messed up the spelling. So find out those mistakes and fix them. If you can't, find a few strategies on the internet that will help you tackle these really difficult questions. Tip number 3. To ace the listening part, listen to stuff in English regularly. Podcasts are especially helpful for that because they allow you to expand your vocabulary and knowledge on common IELTS topics in a fun and easy way. Check out Science Versus or Planet Money, for example, two really cool podcasts. Tip number 4. During listening, use the time for checking your answers to read the next questions. I intentionally spent a lot of time reading and understanding multiple choice questions because they were really tricky for me, and the questions where you have to match the information in the box to the information outside the box. Those were the worst. Tip number 5. If you lose concentration during listening and miss something, move on. Just try to guess the answer later. I did the same thing with reading. If I didn't get the answer right away, I just put a big question mark next to this question and moved on. Then I returned to it later after I'm finished. Don't linger on any one specific question. It's not worth it. Tip number 6. If you get a map in listening, draw the directions they're talking about with a pencil on the map. With multiple choice questions, cross out the wrong answers as you go. Tip number 7. To ace the reading part, read on a regular basis, at least 30 minutes a day. Reading Scientific American, National Geographic, and other magazines, nonfiction books, BBC.com helped me immensely to expand my passive vocabulary and improve my reading comprehension and speed. Tip number 8. Proofread your answers to check the spelling. If you have true, false, not given questions or yes, no, not given questions, make sure you don't mix them up. Also, make sure you've read the instructions correctly and limited the number of words in your answers to the number of words exactly like in the instructions. Tip number 9. Speaking of true, false, not given questions, you'll get at least one answer of each kind. Keep that in mind. Tip number 10. There are many strategies you can use to answer reading questions. Some suggest reading the passage first, some the questions. For me personally, it's much easier to read the passage very quickly first, highlighting a few keywords here and there to get a general idea what this text is about, and then go to the questions and answer them one by one. Tip number 11. The middle of your reading part is the perfect time to go to the bathroom, in my experience. You cannot get up at all during your listening part. You can't go anywhere during the last 10 minutes of your reading part, and you definitely don't want to waste even one precious second during your writing part. Overall, listening and reading to a variety of content in English is probably the most crucial piece of advice to follow if you want to get above 7 or even 8 in IELTS. Find 30 minutes a day to read and at least 30 minutes to listen to stuff. It really helps. Tune in next time for tips on speaking and writing. If you're curious what resources I recommend for IELTS preparation and my IELTS preparation journey to get an 8 in IELTS General, check out this video next. Thank you so much and see you next time with more awesome language content.